Wednesday is certainly a unique name. I'm guessing it was the day of the week you were born.
I was born on Friday the 13th.
Her name comes from a line from my favorite nursery rhyme.
As we know, Wednesday Season 2 is about to get a whole lot more interesting because Lady Gaga is officially joining the cast. Netflix made the big reveal during a live performance at Tudum 2025, where Gaga took the stage and not only performed but also dropped the bombshell about her role. Her character? She'll be playing someone named Rosalind Rotwood, who's being described as a legendary teacher from Nevermore Academy that crosses paths with Wednesday Addams. That's pretty much all the detail we have for now, which only adds to the mystery and honestly the hype. Season 2 is returning in 2 parts, split between August 6 and September 3, 2025. Jenna Ortega is, of course, back in the lead role as Wednesday, and she's not alone. This time around, the show's cast is expanding with a bunch of fresh faces, including Thandiwe Newton, Steve Buscemi, Billy Piper, Christopher Lloyd, Haley Joel Osment, and a few more surprises. The cast is stacked with iconic actors and fan favorites, making it one of Netflix's biggest shows to look forward to this year. And speaking of big names, Lady Gaga's appearance is already turning heads. Given how massive her fan base is and how connected she already is to the show through her song Bloody Mary, this casting move feels like Netflix leaning into something that fans already love. Gaga joining a series that already includes stars like Christina Ricci, Catherine Zeta-Jones, and rising talents like Emma Myers only makes things even more interesting. The show already had a huge cultural presence, but adding Lady Gaga to the mix, that could take things to a whole new level. What's interesting is that even though her character, Rosalind Rotwood, sounds important, Netflix hasn't spilled much about what she'll actually be doing in the show. The only clues we got were in the form of a cryptic post from the official Wednesday Addams X account, and even that left a lot to the imagination. The vibe suggests that Rosalind is someone with a strong reputation, probably powerful, probably mysterious, but that's about it for now. Still, fans got a taste of what's to come when Gaga performed 3 songs during Tudum. 2 of them, Zombie Boy and Abracadabra, are off her new album Mayhem, and the third was her older hit Bloody Mary, which kind of kicked off her unofficial connection to Wednesday back in Season 1. If you remember, that's a song that went viral thanks to Wednesday's dance scene. TikTok couldn't get enough of it, and soon Gaga was part of the show's vibe even though she wasn't in it. So now, with her officially stepping into the world of Nevermore, it feels like a full circle moment. And in case you're wondering when she'll actually appear, she won't be in Part 1. Gaga's role is reserved for Part 2, which drops in early September. While that might disappoint some fans hoping to see her right away, it seems like her appearance is going to be worth the wait. It's being framed as a major guest star moment, the kind that's more about quality than quantity. As for the rest of Season 2, there's plenty happening even before Gaga shows up. Wednesday is back at Nevermore Academy, and things have changed a lot since last season. The school shut down after all the chaos, and now it's reopening with a new principal, someone very different from the previous headmistress, Larissa Weems. That new head? Steve Buscemi's character, Principal Dort. He's not just any administrator, he's got supernatural powers of his own. Specifically, pyrokinesis. So far, we haven't seen anyone at Nevermore with fire powers, which immediately makes him stand out. Season 1 gave us shapeshifters, psychics, and even electric-based powers like Festers and Pugsleys, but nothing quite like this. So Principal Dort could really shake things up, not just in terms of his fiery abilities, but also with how he handles the school and its students. There's also a bigger emphasis in Season 2 on how Nevermore actually trains its students. In Season 1, even though the school was central to the story, we didn't really see how students were taught to use their powers. Most of the adult figures either weren't teachers or didn't have powers at all. That's changing now, with new faculty being introduced, including Billy Piper's character, who's reportedly mentoring Enid. It looks like the show will finally start exploring the educational side of the supernatural. And speaking of students, Wednesday isn't the only Addams at Nevermore this time around. Apparently, even more members of her family are joining the fun, which, unsurprisingly, annoys her. But it's not just family drama on the horizon. The teaser trailers and posters have hinted that she's got a brand new mystery to solve, and this time, it's connected to a serial killer known as Kansas City Scalper, played by Haley Joel Osment. Wednesday's summer break, according to a voiceover from Jenna Ortega in the Tudum sneak peek, wasn't just about relaxing. By diving into Goody Addams' spellbook, the same one she recovered in Season 1. Goody's legacy is still very much a part of Wednesday's life, even though her spirit moved on at the end of the first season. And with Goody's book in hand, Wednesday might be more powerful and more dangerous than ever before. Morticia's necklace also seems to play a role in helping Wednesday tap into her abilities, which reinforces that idea of family legacy being at the core of her journey. The show may not bring Goody back physically, but through the Book of Spells and Wednesday's connection to her ancestor, her presence is still very much felt. As the show inches closer to its release, Netflix has been gradually sharing more about what fans can expect. One fun addition was a series of posters, 10 in total, each showcasing a key character and their unique powers. They spell out the word Wednesday with an extra poster for Thing. The posters spotlight everyone from Wednesday and Enid to Principal Dort and Tyler, whose return after Season 1's twist makes things even more intriguing. Those posters also give away a few important details. For instance, Pugsley's poster confirms that he's got electricity powers now, just like Uncle Fester, and Eugene, who used to be associated with bees, is now surrounded by fireflies, which could hint at a shift in his abilities. As for Principal Dort, the flame on his finger pretty much confirms that his fire powers will be front and center. All in all, the posters are doing exactly what they're meant to, getting fans excited. They tease just enough without giving everything away, and they promise more supernatural action than we got in Season 1. With characters like Enid, Bianca, and Eugene likely developing their abilities further, and Wednesday herself stepping into a stronger psychic role, it looks like the show is finally embracing the full potential of its premise. And while all of this is already exciting, Lady Gaga's inclusion adds another layer. Since her music became so tightly woven into the show's cultural identity thanks to TikTok, it feels only natural that she would eventually appear. Her connection with fans, her theatrical style, and her ability to fully commit to any role makes her a perfect fit for Wednesday's eerie, quirky world. Of course, fans are still hoping for a callback to the viral Bloody Mary dance moment. The fact that Gaga performed it at Tudum suggests that Netflix might be planning something fun for Part 2. Maybe a dance-off, maybe just a subtle nod, but either way, it's bound to be memorable. So whether you are here for the return of Wednesday and her gothic adventures, the new powers being explored, or just Lady Gaga being her fabulous self, there's clearly a lot to look forward to. Season 2 seems to be going bigger and bolder, with higher stakes, new characters, and a deeper dive into the world of Nevermore. And with Netflix building up the hype piece by piece, it's safe to say this is one show that's going to dominate conversations once it hits. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay in the loop, and if you want, you can share your thoughts about this video in the comments.